Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. I've always maintained that William Ruto's popularity has always been a false popularity, though some have not been actually understanding what I've been saying. Moses Kuria, in an interview today, actually just exposed on how Kenya Kwanza ferries crowds, or rather transports crowds from one rally to the next. So in this video, I want us to briefly listen to Moses Kuria, after which, as usual here, we'll just analyze that to see the message Moses Kuria is trying to pass out to Kenyans. Listening to this.
I think that there's a problem that's happening in Kenya Kwanza, which for me I find unfortunate. I vowed never to engage in, whereby you transport, we are having 9 meetings in 3 constituencies or 4 constituencies, and then somebody tags along their supporters, their fans. Yeah? I feel, because my position is, if I am going for a meeting in Limuru, I should go just alone, so that I can be able to see whether I have got legitimate support in Limuru. And that's what I do.
Yes. Those are words coming directly from Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria is in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. So he's actually talking what he has seen and experienced for the time he has been in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. What does that mean politically? Yes. If you look at William Ruto, this is going to be William Ruto's first time to contest for the presidency. And from the past results we have seen, or rather from the previous presidential elections we have seen in Kenya, any candidate contesting for the very first time, that candidate tends to get votes only from his or her ethnic community. And I'm not seeing that trend changing in 2022, unless the candidate is being supported by the government. In fact, out of all the candidates who have so far contested for the presidency, since the advent of multi-party politics in Kenya since 1992, the only candidate who largely got votes outside of his ethnic community, that was Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, courtesy to the fact that he was being supported by the government, the incumbent government. He got votes from Kiambu and some from Kalenjin Rift Valley, courtesy to the late Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. In the case of William Ruto, this is going to be William Ruto's first attempt at the presidency. As it is right now, William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta are not reading from the same page politically. But nonetheless, William Ruto is getting some good votes from the mountain, courtesy to an earlier endorsement by Uhuru Kenyatta, kumi yangu kumi ya Ruto. That's the kind of a vote, or rather support, William Ruto is still enjoying on the mountain. But now that Uhuru and Ruto are not together politically, I'm not seeing William Ruto winning that vote. I'm not trying to deny he might not get votes there, but I'm not seeing him going to win the mountain vote. I'm seeing largely William Ruto. A good chunk of those who will vote for William Ruto will come from his Kalenjin ethnic community. That will make the bulk of William Ruto's votes and support. What I'm trying to say is this. We are left with about 2 months to the elections. And if you look at daily statistics, the trends that are actually happening across the country, Raila is actually gaining popularity at a very high rate, or rather at a high speed. Ruto is losing popularity at a terrific speed. And the same is also applying on the mountain. As I talk right now, the latest opinion poll, this one that was done by the Star, Star always gives Ruto very high ratings in the polls. Star had it that Ruto had 49%, Raila had 29%. Yes, that Star, the one that has been giving William Ruto very high ratings in the polls. And I'm seeing a high possibility whereby August, Raila Odinga shall have overtaken Ruto on the mountain. If maybe the past precedents are anything to go by. If the trend is to maybe remain the same from the past elections, then I'm seeing a very high possibility of Raila Odinga winning the mountain votes. And now back to what Moses Kuria is trying to say, that only actually just confirms what I've also been saying here, that Ruto is not as popular as all along he has been trying to project. We have been seeing William Ruto hyping the rallies. And even today, if you see some pictures that Ruto posted of his rally at Jacaranda, somebody who was there can actually tell you that the photos William Ruto posted today are very much different from the real people who attended that rally at Jacaranda grounds. The rally never got all that much attendance, but from the photos Ruto shared through his social media accounts, you can actually think that Ruto had a very big crowd at Jacaranda, which is very far from the truth. So it's actually true, as Moses Kuria is saying, that Ruto always transports and ferries crowds from one rally to the next. That is William Ruto's brand of politics. And actually, why is William Ruto trying to do that? William Ruto is still excited about the crowds. Huge crowds excites William Ruto. And now that William Ruto knows that he does not have that popularity, but all along he has been trying to create that kind of a perception, William Ruto is hard-pressed to actually maintain that kind of huge crowds, that kind of fake huge crowds. All along he has been telling his supporters, yes. That's why William Ruto, even as of late, as of now, he's still desperate to be seen to be attracting huge crowds. All along he has been cheating his supporters. So he has to do that to maintain the lie he has been feeding to his supporters. That's what I'm seeing with William Ruto. And above all, Ruto has also taught his foot soldiers the same trick. If you look at William Ruto's foot soldiers, be it a governor, a gubernatorial candidate, MP, senator, that's the same trend they seem to be following, or rather copying from their master. They always hype their crowds to appear big. Yes. But from where I sit, as I conclude, those are political gimmicks that, as much as you might be trying to create the right perception, create somehow a realistic kind of a perception. Don't overdo it. Because if you overdo it, then as time goes by, it's going to work against you, because people are going to think that you are actually losing popularity. While the truth is that you never had that popularity in the first place. So if actually you overdo it, then as time goes by, rather as the truth comes out, then it can actually backfire on you, or it can work against you. Because people will be seeing that you are losing popularity. And even those who wanted to support you can now decide not to support you because they don't want to support a losing candidate. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. And today again, William Ruto was at Jacaranda grounds, and after the rally, he made some Facebook posts where he badly attacked Raila Odinga for organizing goons to heckle him at Jacaranda. And maybe, unfortunately or fortunately, Raila Odinga also responded to that. Yes, and from where I sit, I don't think it was the best thing Raila could have done, because if you look at William Ruto's political relevance just depends on him actually exchanging words with Raila Molo Odinga. If he exchanges words with Raila, he actually becomes politically relevant. But if he attacks Raila and Raila keeps quiet, does not respond to him, he loses that kind of relevance. So by Raila actually responding to William Ruto, he's giving William Ruto the kind of relevance William Ruto always wants. Yes. So from where I see it, maybe Raila had his reasons for responding to William Ruto, which maybe might also be good, but Raila should avoid responding to Ruto. Ruto knows that he's not in Raila's league. So the moment Raila responds to him, Raila is actually elevating William Ruto to his stature, to Raila's stature. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, in case you are watching us for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. To any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible again, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.